Obviously, when it comes to the large and in charge next generation consoles, most of us are interested in seeing what the future of gaming looks like. Sony and Microsoft, and even Nintendo, for that matter, love to hype up their products and say, this is the best thing ever, and you definitely need to purchase this day one, and they really know how to draw consumers in. I mean, obviously, they've been doing this for so long. So even if you don't plan to purchase the new consoles day one, you might still be interested in seeing what they have to offer when it comes to hardware and games. But I've discussed on the channel a few times now rumors about the upcoming consoles and their potential prices, but I really wanted to talk about these new rumors today because they sound pretty damn believable. Please keep in mind these are rumors. This is not a fact. Microsoft and Sony have not officially announced these prices or these dates, but we should be hearing about them really soon, so obviously we will know if these are true or not. This is a CCN article. PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X prices, launch dates just leaked, and it's compelling. Another day, another next generation console rumor. I love talking about next generation console rumors because obviously we will hear eventually the real prices and the real dates, but I think that it's pretty fun to speculate. It's pretty fun to see what they have to offer and to see what the next generation will really be about before they want to tell us what the next generation of gaming will be about. This time around, it says it concerns the launch date and price of not just one, but both next generation PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X consoles. Posting on Twitter, an industry analyst says Microsoft plans to launch the Series S on November 5th, and then a day later the Xbox Series X on November 6th. That sounds a little bit odd. I don't know why they would launch them on two separate days instead of launching them on the same day. That sounds a little bit odd to me, but it also says Sony will allegedly follow up a week later and launch the PlayStation 5 on November 13th. This does sound pretty correct, the fact that they would both be launching within a couple of weeks from each other. That's not really surprising, since they both usually target a holiday release date and they want to make sure they're out a couple of weeks before the holidays. This doesn't sound very surprising. Serrano offers a caveat, though. Platform holders are likely to change the details for any reason at any time. This is why you want to take rumors with a grain of salt. But with Sony and Microsoft fiercely guarding their launch plans, there's little else for fans to sink their teeth into as they await official word. So his tweet also touches on pricing. According to his sources, the Xbox Series S will retail at $299, while the Series X will cost $499. I think the Series S being $299 is a really good price, especially where they're not targeting the same people who would buy the Series X. You're trying to have different consoles for the different price ranges for people who don't want to spend $500 on a next generation console, but I do think that the $499 price tag is pretty believable. That was the price that we've heard in the past and that we're still hearing that the consoles will be. So this is a pretty average price. At least it's not the $600 or even $700 rumored price that we've heard, because we have heard that quite a couple of times that the consoles are going to be outrageously expensive. And it says, as for Sony, the company reportedly plans to launch the PlayStation 5 with a price tag of $499 for the full-fat version and $399 for the all-digital discless version. So I think, again, the $499 price tag is fine, and $399 for an all-digital discless version. It's obvious that Microsoft is definitely beating out Sony for their more budget, lower-end consoles. Now, back in May, we had actually heard from analysts that they believed Microsoft would be willing to undercut Sony no matter how much money they lost, because they wanted their console to be cheaper, which isn't really that surprising. We're talking about Microsoft, a company that is worth over $1 trillion, and Sony is worth roughly $80 billion. I mean, to Microsoft, selling consoles at a loss is nothing for them if they really wanted to beat their competition, and it seems like when it comes to the less powerful versions of the consoles, they are going to undercut Sony. The Series S, as we read, is rumored to be $299, and the all-digital PlayStation 5 is rumored to be $399. Now, it's not good business sense for them or any company to lose so much money on a product, but Microsoft has the money to do whatever they want, and Sony doesn't have the pockets to take deep losses. Now, do I think that these rumored prices are believable? Absolutely. These are prices that I expected, and I really hope that even though these are rumors, they're true, because I don't want to have to purchase a $600 or a $700 console. And I know with COVID-19, so many people are unfortunately out of work, so a lot of people would pass on new generation consoles if the prices are any higher. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below about these rumors. If you enjoyed this video though and found it important, please make sure to give it a like and share it. And of course, if you did not, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.